but it'd be 50 sheets of tissue, and it probably would get you through. And I may be able to do more packs for you guys if you want them. I don't mind, because I have the volume, and it might be easier than you having to do it. So those are for sale tonight, and you just can put your money there, or I may have, Addie, you can sell the tissue tonight if people want it, okay? I'll give them away in a minute. But you are so, thank you for your help. The other thing I want to talk to you guys about, and then I really am going to get to the wrap, is we have the most amazing photographers at the company, and they do such a pretty job on all of our collateral. So whether it's your Applause magazine or your lookbook, I take them and rip them out, and I'll cut them and I laminate them, okay? So just know that you don't have to come up with anything decorative. If you'll go out to my office and look, I've done a ton of these. I double stick tape them to mirrors and wherever I have, and like I'm going to have that right under my satin hands at the sink, so if it gets wet, it gets wet. But it's just such a great way to get a beautiful picture. It already has the sugar cubes in it, so it looks like I have this professionally photographed with my sugar cubes. So have fun.
Where do you do lamination?
I just do it at the UPS store. Yeah, I mean, you just anybody, and I get the cheapest mill because I'm only going to use these through the holidays, and it's not like I'm out, you know, banging them around, so I don't get the expensive thick stuff. But if I don't laminate them, like you guys probably saw this hanging on the wall. I don't even know when I got these, but they're just, you know, you can put gifts in them. So sometimes I've done pillow gifts and things like this and just wrapped a bow around it. But this year I just thought for something fun to put on the wall. I have that entire stocking stuffer section. And so I just, and the magazine, whenever I want ideas on what I'm going to do for holiday, I literally take the lookbook and I go, okay, what are they doing? Because I learned a long time ago, it was probably 6 years ago, and I said to my mom, I just don't think this is going to sell, and I don't know what the company's thinking. And she goes, really, how much did you spend in your research? Well, I knew where she was going, you know, only a mom can do it, and I just kind of shut up. But I just promise you, the company knows the trends. They spend millions to launch these different lines for us, and this is beautiful stuff. So I just put it on this backdrop so it didn't get flimsy on me, and I have it hanging on the wall, and it's my stocking stuffer section. And this is the first year I've done this in one section, and I'd really encourage you to consider having some kind of stocking section. In the past, when people will come in, it's usually one of the first questions they ask me, do you have great stocking stuffers? And I'm usually all over the place going, well, this would be good, and this will be good. Literally, I took all the pictures and then anything I could think of that was fun, under $20, and everything's right there. This is your stocking stuffer, this would be, literally they can look in one section, and it's the stocking stuffers. So these might be fun things too, towards the end of November, beginning of December, that you might have, you don't even have to wrap it. Take your flip and look book and go, are you looking for stocking stuffers? And you have them in your tote bag, because these are fun. It says stocking stuffers for under 20, and that has another full page. So use your lookbook a lot. It has tons of great stuff in it. I'm going to give you, every year I try to give a color theme, because one of the things I learned in some of my first years is that it's really hard if you try to do all these different colors and you think, well, I love that color, or this would look good with this. Pretty much, if you'll pick one basic color scheme, it will go with everything we have. And that way, if you run out of this ribbon, the other ribbon you have still matches what you have. Because you should be able to do one order to your Nashville wrapping. You may even want to go in with some friends and do a bulk order. But this is kind of what my faves are this year and what I'm using. You know, this cello is just the funnest cello. It's zebra. And like what I did in here, this is a miracle set. And it's going to be in a lunch tote. And I have the miracle thing looking out. But I literally took a sparkly headband that I found somewhere. You wouldn't even need that. And I didn't even do tissue. I just did this and then tucked it in here, okay? But this looks good with any cello you put with it. And for Christmas, they all will work. Like, I just made up that pink is a color for Christmas because I'm not a big red and white girl, as I told y'all. But it just makes us different, right? Are you going to turn down the pink package under your tree? So, as you guys can see, any color looks cute under this. The lime green is cute if you really want a cute Christmas, okay? So I would encourage, this would be a good staple roll to consider for Christmas is the black zebra. This might be one option that you go with. I'd encourage you to pick one of these, and since I'm going to be doing tissue for you, you can pick multiple tissues, but if you try to order a big box, I mean, you're getting 500 sheets, you're going to have to stick to one color. You won't need any more than that. So this is a neat option. I love my aqua dots. I've always been a white dot girl, and you really can't go wrong with white dots. And one of the reasons I love any of these is that when Christmas is over, it's okay. I never do this. This was totally a treat to myself because my sister talked me into it, and they're called dancing trees. But once Christmas is over, I can't use this. And so it's stupid to invest in holiday wrap. So white dot is great for any season. It looks beautiful on anything. If you ever want to get crazy and add color, you know, then treat yourself maybe to a colored ribbon. But I still am pretty basic in my ribbon. I get white all the time. White looks so pretty on everything. And then usually I'll treat myself, if I was a new consultant, I might do my white ribbon. And these are the ribbons I love and use that are easy to wrap with. You don't have to worry about them looking pretty. Pearlized raffia, you're going to write that down. And raffia is the W-R-A-P-H-I-A. Pearlized raffia. This isn't a white pearlized raffia. This is a aqua pearlized raffia.